Man, Bread, I don't know. That Legends ZA trailer was pretty good recently, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, yeah. It was
One of the
it was
coolest,
something.
yeah, it was something. One of the coolest things I did like about it was Mega Dragon Knight being, well, Dragon Knight Knights didn't.
Yeah, I don't really know if they thought about that. I don't know if they thought about the logistics of making Dragonite Omega.
Well, we're on the topic of Mega, and we did a tier list of Pokemon games, and we mentioned ORAS was pretty good, especially with their Mega stats. Let's talk about Mega Evolutions today. So, based on the rules of Mega, we're not looking at only design, but also by like stat difference and ability wise and how good it is. Obviously, not only for comp, but also PvE usage as well. The only difference we won't have is how the shine difference looks, because obviously most of them are either bad or just plain out okay. Without further said, let's begin with Mega Venusaur. Oh, also our editor as well will also be putting up the stat difference on the side. Thank you for that. Do you have anything to say about Mega Venusaur?
Mega Venusaur. All right.
I mean, besides, go
So,
ahead.
so given the rulings that megas usually impose, they gain 100 base stats. They
Correct.
gain like an extra 100.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know if they ever put them in the correct places except for like maybe 5 times because they didn't really do much outside of like one good thing here, at least stat wise.
And that was defense, probably, right?
They made the giant frog really bulky, but then decided that they didn't know what to do for attack or special attack and just decided to waste the rest of the 40 somewhere else.
I mean, here's my honest opinion. They should add a little bit more into special defense over attack. I feel like attack should have stayed at 82 and then put more in special attack and special defense, in my honest opinion. Because with his ability, Thick Fat as well, very good by the way, I don't see any usage other than just playing out defense, special attack, and special defense.
Yeah, like I feel like it's fine if they were just made to be more bulky. They didn't need the extra attack.
Yeah. So what are we thinking for our Mega Venusaur?
Um, I feel like we're gonna see a lot of stuff like Mega Venusaur, so maybe somewhere around C, just kind of in the middle.
Yeah, C tier for a start isn't that bad. So that's an interesting Mega. It's not bad, but it's just not good stat wise. Especially when it comes from its original abilities of Overgrow and Chlorophyll. I don't know. Just Stick Fat was pretty good. It's just stat wise, eh. Now, this one's interesting. Next on our list, we got Mega Charizard X. And the.
Also,
Oop, go ahead.
I just noticed something. I
Go
did
on.
not know that.
Mega Charizard X is weird for one reason alone. It's meant to be a physical Pokemon, but the Mega Evolution stats is a little out of place, in my opinion. Like, why is it even out for attack and special attack? And the speed's not even increased at all. Like, what?
Oh, you're. Oh no! What happened here?
I'll tell you what
What did
happened.
they do to? What did they do?
Charizard?
This is
Look at defense.
that's not good.
Look at defense as well. Everyone glazed Charizard X until we look at the stats. That's the straight up truth. Tough
I
Class
mean,
is
I guess
cool,
I guess Reshiram's typing is like okay, but
but the stats, man. Oh boy.
it,
Them stats.
um, imagine if they just didn't do anything with special attack and just put it into normal attack.
Or speed even. That would be an idea. Speed would be an also great idea. Because of that. Because look at its ability already. Solar power. That's its hidden ability. It works with it works with the sun for Mega Charizard Y, which we'll talk about here in a minute. But like Tough Claws overall, you're using Dragon Claw. You need to focus more on physical attack side. Or something that's physical. But yet you're balancing out attack and special attack. Which makes zero sense to me.
Yeah, they didn't really think that hard with this. But I can't tell if they thought more or less when it came to why.
Yeah. I will say I'll go either B or C with this guy. It's just not the greatest overall when it comes to that.
It honestly might be another C because they really don't know if they want a Pokemon to be a physical or special attacker as a Mega.
I mean, that's weird because when we look in the far future for Mega Mewtwo X, like what? That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm assuming the only reason they do it is for like balancing reasons, technically, but uh, I mean, look at why.
Yeah, why over here?
Why?
Why over here got glazed a lot, especially when it came to special attack. Look at that special attack. And special defense too increased. Defense stayed the same, but it's meant to be more for like fighting like a Blastoise per se. Or something that has a special side. It still keeps the fire flying, but now it has drought, which means now I can use Solar Beam first turn. Which I like. And then also Flamethrower is powerful, and then Dragon Pulse would also be good too for this. I just
Yeah,
comparably to Charizard X, Y is by far better. And I'll put this in A tier if you think it's pretty good.
yeah. There's a reason this guy was used a bunch
Mm-hmm.
because objectively, if you look between the two, you are trading out I don't die immediately to Stealth Rock to I do literally everything else.
You can one turn someone with Solar Beam and just win. Now,
Yeah, you can Solar Beam, you just have Drought in general, which is already insane.
and Flamethrower and Dragon Pulse, maybe a physical move in case, but like even then, that's only a 20 stat increase versus the rest.
Yeah, if you were running like some form of Sun team, this is like a must.
Yeah.
This is
Like overall,
which is tragic because it's Charizard.
yeah. And like I said, we don't like glazing Charizard, but we had to be real when it comes to Charizard Y. But next on my list is one of my favorite starters of all time, and that's Blastoise. And oh boy, those stats, it got a little upgrade.
It's it's better than Venusaur.
I will admit it is far better than Venusaur. I do not like though how it got a 50 increase in special attack, and then like scattered around even with attack. Once again, we're going to talk about attack. Why don't we just keep attack down and increase both defense and special defense? This is a Blastoise. Come on now. But Mega Launcher though, one of the best abilities. I won't say it's better than Charizard, but it's far better than Venusaur and Charizard X. So I'm okay with putting it either in low A or a high B.
I think a B for Blastoise.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also Mega Launcher's cute.
Yeah.
I think maybe.
Aura Sphere, Flash Cannon, Hydro Pump, or no, Hydro Cannon actually. Just all those. And Dragon Pulse too. Next on my list, my all-time favorite Mega Evolution. My all-time favorite Mega Evolution, Mega Beedrill. I've used this a lot in Showdown. I've used this a lot, and it's been proven very good overall. Look at that increase in attack. We lose. This is the first Mega Evolution we lose stats on a Pokemon, and that is in special attack. But that's perfectly fine because look at that speed and attack increase.
This is like the exact reason why I said, why are we making mixed attackers out of Pokemon that are not supposed to be mixed attackers? This should have been Charizard X, right? This
Absolutely.
should have been, because they can clearly do it, because this is about the like textbook definition of min-max.
This is peak. Like, the stats overall went from 3. This is surprising. This is not exactly 100, but 110 increase in stats as well. It went from 385 to 495. And with adaptability, broken as hell.
Well, actually, from what I'm looking at, apparently they got buffed at some point where their attack went from 80 to 90 base.
That's
And
crazy.
then so yeah, I guess at some point they got buffed in order to I'm assuming in order to make it actually like correct when it came down to megas.
I mean, yeah, this might not be the best. Like, this one's from GameSpot, but I mean, even then, 90 to it's still 100 base. It's still one of the speediest Pokemon Mega Evolutions I've ever seen. Aside from others that we're going to see in the far future, but we don't talk about those. I still think Beedrill's one of the best ones, but
I
I
think it fit. I think it did exactly what a mega should do, which is fix the Pokemon's problems
admit it 10
at
times.
yeah, at the cost of obviously like holding an item, you fix the Pokemon's like stat problems.
Hmm. And this was one of the Pokemon where the biggest issue was it didn't have the best moves back in Gen 1 through like 4. And now that it became more popular in Gen 6, and now it has greater moves like Poison Jab, Drill Run, U Turn, and then like Knockoff or whatever it was. Like, yeah, this is by far one of the best Mega Evolutions they ever made. But we put it in S tier or A tier?
I think solely off it has adaptability. Put it in S tier.
Absolutely. I'm okay with
It
this
has
because
adaptability.
it's
I
one of my
forgot about that.
dude adaptability. Absolutely, I will take it.
Adaptability U-turn.
Or Poison Jab. Like, it's goaded. I love this Mega Evolution. This is why I was so excited to do this tier list because I knew we had to talk about that. Now, here's one that's not really mentioned a lot. Mega Pidgeot. This was when Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee came out, and this is when they used this as the final boss. So, stat wise, okay, they focused on special attack over physical attack. That's weird, but okay. What's your input on it?
It's so bad.
No guard. I mean,
I its only purpose in life is to hurricane, and that's it.
sure, but that's where no guard comes in. It never misses with Hurricane, but it can also be hit as well.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm looking at it. They didn't really invest anything into defense at all. Like
By 5.
its defenses are like they're okay. It could probably survive maybe no, it probably couldn't survive a thunderbolt. Um and its speed increased a little bit, which does help. And I guess by definition, you did fix the problem of the Pokemon that learns a lot of special attacks actually got the special attack stat.
Yeah, but if you had a physical Pidgeot, is that really worth it? See, this is where
Yeah,
this is where.
yeah,
Oh, sorry.
because
Go ahead.
I was like, yeah, no, because this is where the problem of like swapping, which is like the higher base stat, can be a problem. Because
Hmm.
unless you're actively looking at a wiki, um,
You would never known.
you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my Pidgeot, and then they're not doing any more damage than normal.
Hmm. Oh yeah, this is where we should have had the Mega Charizard X situation. That should have been swapped, honestly. They should have had Mega Charizard X focus primarily on physical, but then Mega Pidgeot beat either or. Because Fly, Aerial Ace, or Return, one of the strongest physical normal type moves. And Blue used it in Heart Gold Soul Silver. So it comes to a point where Mega Pidgeot unfortunately got pretty much thrown to the side only because of Hurricane.
I'm honestly still confused on why they put this in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Like, it was just so nothing. I one-shot it with a Jolteon.
True.
Oh no, it's raining in my area.
But yeah, so I say it's okay, but it did not get the upgrade it needed. So I'm gonna say either C tier or probably closer to B tier.
uh,
It still got an
I,
upgrade, respectively. It got
it
an upgrade.
did. Yeah, probably B for me.
Yeah, I know we talked a
Because
lot of
it can,
crap.
because it can do something. It has a game plan.
Hmm.
It has something it wants to do.
Yeah. Now, this one's interesting. Mega Alakazam is very interesting. It gains defense by 20, gains special defense by 10, gains speed by 30, and the rest goes into special attack, which makes it 175. However,
It's
I personally think they should have dropped attack more to add more special attack or speed.
yeah, I can see it, but I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a nitpick.
And then also, they got rid of one of the best abilities, Magic Guard, for Trace.
Yeah, I suppose so, but I don't really know how much the ability change matters anymore. Cause
Well, Magic Guard, you don't get.
I'll be real, I always thought his defense lowered.
No.
It actually somehow increased,
Yeah.
even though canonically he like becomes like a frail old man when he megas for some reason.
He has all that
Um,
knowledge to have the defense somehow.
yeah, I think it specifically states that like he basically like reduces his own like body in order to gain more psychic power, but then gains physical defense.
See, here's the issue: is I'm not gonna follow the lore of what the Pokédex says because that has so many weird issues, and people will still use Megas no matter what. But yeah, lore-wise, it is weird, but we're gonna just avoid the lore as much as possible for this,
So
unless
yeah,
unless it's for fun.
so yeah, going into like the buff, so there was like a little buff in between generations, once again, similar to Beedrill.
Yeah.
In order to fix the not actually giving 100 base stat problem, it gains 10 special defense. So now it's weirdly just kind of good all around. Like its HP sucks, but I mean that's just the downside of Alakazam. It's meant to one shot and then
Be one shot.
probably just yeah, probably get one shotted.
Unless you hold a
Um,
Pokestash, but that's different.
yeah, and you know you can't really do that when you're Mega Evolved.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a buff, but it kind of just makes Alakazam more Alakazam. Alakazam's already a good Pokemon. This
I
just makes it more so.
I'm okay with B tier for this, just because the traceability isn't. It can be either good or bad.
It's
It's a coin
yeah,
toss.
it's not as good of like a buff as Charizard Y.
True.
Charizard Y is absurd.
Yeah, or Beedrill even. So I'm okay.
I say top of B.
Top of B. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Next, we got an actually pretty decent tank in Slowbro Knight. Slowbro Knight. Sorry. I mean, Look
Let
at
me
that
let me
defense.
cipher through all of the slow bros real quick because there's a couple of slow bros now.
Oh, we're talking about with
There we go.
I yeah, the Mega
Yeah.
Evolution with the stat increase for defense, dude.
They know that they didn't do anything else.
But
They said 70 extra defense, a
and
little more special.
special attack. That's it. They did not change anything else. But the best thing about it, I mean, other than losing Regenerator, which sucks, but it gains shell armor. You cannot be crit at all. That's always a plus in my book.
Yeah, no, this is a sleeper pick. This is a sleeper pick, but like he's really funny.
I would go either high A or low S tier for this guy.
I honestly think high A as well, just because
They didn't focus on anything
it.
else.
But to be fair, they didn't really need to focus on anything else. I honestly think the reason it's an A is because it's like, so why did we shaft Slowking?
That too. That too. Well, I mean,
We
Slowking's just
could,
broken with Trick Room Regenerator as well. Let's be real.
oh, don't forget. Nowadays, he has chili reception,
Oh, that's
which is
exactly.
such an oddly specific move.
So, I actually recently found out about this. This is because I didn't know from Gen 7 onwards, Gengar lost the ability of Levitate. Just for.
Yep.
Yep, I did not know about that. Just for Curse Bond. Or Curse Bond? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, curse body.
Yeah, Curse Body, excuse me. Um, and its Mega Evolution's a little crazy. It gains Shadow Tag, which you cannot flee, which means you're SOL. Um, Speed, special attack. I mean, everything all around got an increase other than attack. It's an
Which
all.
is
It's all
that's
right.
that's kind of just what you want, honestly. Like it makes Gengar better. It also gives him like cuz Curse Body's good. Shadow Tag is insane.
It's basically if you had a Wobbuffet, but it can hurt you.
Yeah, Shadow Tag is such like a genuinely useful move, at least in terms of like PvP, right?
Yeah,
That it can't just become a monster.
that is true.
This
I
is this is this is Alakazam if they had a good ability.
true, true, and true. Also, let's not forget the fact too. This is far. I say this is way better than Gigantamax Gengar. This either gets high A or S tier. No questions asked.
Yeah, it's definitely one or the two. I feel like that's more on your decision, cause
Oh, if it's my decision, I go low S tier.
y- yeah,
It's just a good
the,
mega
the
overall.
it's like the poster child for like good Meg. Well, actually, never mind. The next one is
I mean, do we really need to talk about this? Mega Kangaskhan. It has Early
best
Bird,
best ability in the game.
Scrappy, Inner Focus at base. But when Mega evolved, not only does this girl gets no buff or a 30 buff into attack, but also it gains everything else a stat buff of 10 to 20. And parental
Like
bond is so broken. They had to, I think they had to debuff it, didn't they? Or did they not change it?
they had to nerf it, and then after it was nerfed, they still had to ban them.
It was funny. But overall, still one of the best abilities. S tier, no questions asked.
Yeah, no, it's still a monster. Don't know why they put 20 in the special attack. I think that was just a form of like a little extra nerf just to be sure, but it didn't matter.
Yeah. This one's a little crazy. Mega Pinsir. This is the first Pokemon on the list that has an extra typing now. From bug to bug flying. With an amazing ability of Aerolite.
What what moves does it have that
Return.
benefit from aerial aid? Yeah, return. Giga Impact aerial aid is it's one of my favorites.
I mean, just return overall. Just answers all questions. You just need return, aerial ace. Probably like I don't know, X scissor. I'm surprised though it didn't get like a bug mega evolution type of deal, kind of like swarm or something. But that's fine. I personally think this is okay for a mega pincer. However, this is probably one of the most underused mega out of everything. I don't see a lot of people use it. Do you?
No, but I also feel like a lot of people forget it exists.
That's true. I personally think, even with the ability, I mean, Moxie's just personally better, but Aerialite is still good. I'm okay with putting it either A tier or high B.
I think, given that, from what I'm looking at, it doesn't seem like they did anything to add it. Like, they didn't harm Pinsir at all. His game plan is still the same, but it's just better now.
Yeah,
So, I think, yeah, A or B is probably good.
I'll go A.
Maybe A, yeah.
It's not as good as the other two, but it's still better than the ones below. This
Yeah,
one's
no, like
yeah,
they didn't mess up that badly here.
no, not as bad as Mega Gyarados, and here's why, and I will admit why. Mega Gyarados turns into a Water Dark type. Yeah, it loses the ability, like the 4 times weakness to Electric, but it also gains 2 new weaknesses in Fighting and Fairy. Oh, 3 Bug. And then
True.
you also get Mold Breaker, which not the worst, but also not the greatest in my opinion. Moxie was by far better, or Intimidate as well.
So for me, when it comes to any Pokemon that changed its ability from Mega Evolving, I will say that sometimes Intimidate is actually a benefit. So when it comes down to it, given how Megas work, you need to actually choose to Mega Evolve them after they hit the field, meaning the Intimidate goes through.
Well,
The Intimidate goes through and then you Mega Evolve. You won't have it for the rest of the game afterwards, but you still gain that initial benefit from it. So while Moxie, you won't gain any of that benefit, you can still have an intimidating Gyarados and then Mega Evolve it with Mold Breaker. I don't know how often Mold Breaker comes up because I believe it just bypasses like abilities like Levitate. So I guess you can Earthquake better. You don't really get stabbed from it, but I guess it's coverage.
I mean at that point,
None of its stats get particularly worse in any regard. They just simply get better in every way.
Mm-hmm.
They still put 10 in special attack. At that point, you might as well be sneezing.
They have none
But
in speed though, which is insane.
yeah, they made them bulkier. They gave them more weaknesses. But
But none in speed.
none in speed.
I personally do not care about
I
this Mega.
it is okay. It's definitely better than majority.
Of what's
It's better than Pidgeot.
you think it's better than Pidgeot?
Um
Uh,
yeah.
I
Yeah, I honestly think it's better than Pidgeot. Don't know about Alakazam. I think Alakazam easily is like better designed.
I
But I think somewhere in B maybe for me.
I'll go above Pidgeot, but no more than that. That's it. I can't see Blastoise being worse than Gyarados. Sure, it gets an extra typing, but At least Blastoise doesn't have more weaknesses than just regular Gyarados. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Now looking at Mega Aerodactyl, it's a little bit funny per se.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just overall the better version of Charizard X, except it's rock flying. Just
Yeah, they didn't really do that much different. They just made Aerodactyl better and gave it a that does something.
yeah. I mean,
It's kind
Dragon.
of
The only downside is you lose Rockhead if you have like something like Takedown or like something that or Double Edge even or something that's pretty good. But like Tough Claw's pretty much better. Just for a cool Pokemon like Aerodactyl.
yeah.
My only question is why are we not decreasing special attack? He doesn't special attack. This is insane. I feel
Yeah, they do this so often though that I don't know. Everything else is just really good to a point where I feel like it's already in A tier just off of the fact that it's simply more damage on Aerodactyl. They even gave it more speed, which is honestly impressive. They managed to do that.
better than Charizard by far. That's crazy to say. All right, our first legendary on the list. Oh, by the way, we're not including Primal Kyogre and Groudon for the reason is they require different stuff and they're not technically megas. But if we were, they'd probably be around A tier. Mega
All right.
Mewtwo X. This one's questionable. For the reason is, I mean, be real with me here. Did you ever use Mega Mewtwo X?
No,
Okay. And the ability Steadfast, is that even good for a Mega Evolution?
it's mid.
So, stat wise, I mean, it still kept the special attack stat being the same. I don't know why, when you should definitely focus more on physical, especially for for psychic fighting type, and you're focusing. It's the same issue with Charizard. I mean, except for the fact they didn't boost anything to make it even, they couldn't. But you're also keeping the same speed for a Mewtwo. This makes Aerodactyl still faster than Mega Mewtwo X. I think I have to say this is probably the worst Mega on the list so far. I would say low C, high D, or E. I do not care. What do you think?
Yeah, because Mewtwo by itself was already a good Pokemon, but this is just like they didn't need to make it any remotely close to a physical attacker. There's literally no reason for this existing.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I think honestly D, because there's just no reason for it to exist.
I agree. Y on the other hand, and I love Y, but wow, those stats, dude. Just no.
The stats I think are infinitely better than X. Still confuses me on why they even attempted to put anything into attack though. It makes no sense whatsoever.
They upped the speed by 10, which is pretty impressive, but at that point, you should put less attack and then focus more on defense, special defense, or speed alone. Like,
Yeah,
you,
I honestly thought it had less attack than that, but no, they buffed its attack even on the form that's supposed to just be a raw special attacker.
yeah. And also, Insomnia, not the greatest ability, but it's still not bad. I'm okay with getting it either low B or high C tier.
I think B honestly cuz it's just so much better than the other one.
True. But, like, dude, Insomnia,
And
and not like, I don't know, something good is crazy.
and Yeah, insomnia can be useful because sleep is a little annoying, but that's kind of it. It's better than steadfast, which requires you get flinched first.
And also the fact too, you could have had something like Magic Guard or a already broken Pokemon, which would have been fine.
Yeah.
Just saying. All right, our first Johto Pokemon, and this one's a little questionable. Mega Ampharos, the Electric
I
Dragon type.
I definitely have a bias towards Mega Ampharos. It is just because I just think they're fun. They're it's a fun design, all things considered.
Yeah, I agree, but there's a couple problems I have, and I think you can find out the clues. You decrease its speed, which is fine, but you increase its just regular attack. Why?
It's not as egregious as some of the other ones. Thankfully, they seem to only do it by 20, leaving 80 left to be put into both defensive stats and special.
Yeah,
Also, the lowering in speed. I mean, their speed was already low to begin with. They honestly could have lowered it to 35 and it would have been honestly better. But they at least like seem to allot the stats in a way to actually benefit Ampharos.
hmm
Like this is a very I mean, this is just a buff. There's nothing really too wrong here. I'm literally starting to think that the only reason they increased the attack stat is solely because they're too scared to add the extra 20 into anything else.
I mean, I guess. I mean, the only
Because what? You put the extra 20 into both defensive stats and then like they're even bulkier, I guess.
sure, or you just add like the 5 to make it 110 for defense, and then just put the rest into attack. I mean, that's not a big deal.
And that's honestly not even the most interesting thing though about Mega Ampharos.
Is it because it's Electric Dragon, or because of the ability Mold Breaker?
So Mold Breaker is a much more I think Mold Breaker is a bit more useful than Plus.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
static is okay. It is about as generic of an ability as you're gonna get. So it having Mold Breaker is okay. It's alright. You can break past stuff like Volt Absorb and stuff.
hmm
Um the Electric Dragon is just probably the most interesting thing about it to me.
It's the first, well, besides Zekrom, but it's interesting because it's the first Electric Dragon that's non-legendary. I mean, we could say the same
Ye-
about Charizard, but Charizard was just bad overall. I'm
Yeah.
fine.
So
I'm fine putting Ampharos in A, but I cannot give it S tier.
no, I can't give it S, right? Big important thing to know about the dragon adage. They gain three weaknesses, fairy, dragon, and ice, but they also gain three resistances and even more resistance to electric.
hmm
So it kind of balances out at the end of the day.
It's not like Gyarados at all. I
Yeah,
will,
it balances out.
yeah. I don't mind putting it in A tier. I'll say it's better than like the other two. I can't say it's better than Mega Charizard, Wire, or Slowbro, but it's up in the middle. I'll say. Pretty fair, right?
Yeah.
One of my favorite,
Like my goat. My
one of my
goat.
favorite Mega Evolution introduced because of the funny moment between this and Glalie is Mega Steelix. It was just funny when I saw it. But stat
Oh my
wise,
goat.
um, very interesting. It gained a buff into defense to make it more bulkier than it is. It got more special defense and attack, and the ability Sand Force, which I don't know.
Sand Force, I could care less. I think Sheer Force is infinitely better. Sand Force is kind of funny. I think. I think this is one of my favorites, like design wise.
Just because. I mean, what does Sandforce do?
They Sand Force, while in sand, your moves do I think point 0.5 more damage. Like you basically have the equivalent of one combat stage in like attack and special attack
Interesting.
while in Sandstorm.
Interesting.
So
Yeah.
uh
I mean,
I would say preferably that would be on a rock type, but at the same time, if this was Steel Rock, it actually worse. It would be a worse Pokemon if it was Steel Rock.
hmm I mean, look at
Um,
that bulk though for defense. That's
'cause,
pretty good.
uh, it's just he has one job. He will succeed.
It's take any physical damage.
Like the buff to attack is honestly extremely useful. The buff to defense, I mean, shoot, I guess just add more. And then he gets a little bonus to special defense, so maybe he can live a water type move.
If only you got that Mega Evolution in that Johto Gym fight that we did for against Jasmine. We'll never
That's
forget.
so funny.
Still never forget to this day.
No, I actually really like Mega Steelix. It just makes like a Pokemon that's kind of niche into just a bit more fun.
Yeah.
Bit more fun.
Here's the thing though, I'm gonna admit to you. I do not like the fact that we have sorry, hold on a second. I do not like the fact that it has Sand Force as its ability, but that could be like thrown over with all the stats. What are you thinking? Low A?
I think A.
Yeah.
It's not S, but it's A.
It's A. It's good. This one's actually really good. Mega Scizor. Just
It's it's
Mega
just good.
It's very good. No stat changes. Like there's a buff to everything. Has more defense. And it has its move Technician.
It always has Technician.
It always has Technician, and Technician is so good it deserves S tier automatically.
Yeah, no, this is literally just we're gonna make the Pokemon better, and that's it. Dude, case closed.
Here's another one that's
Did
really
we?
really interesting. That's Mega Heracross.
Man, this one really is interesting.
I mean, Skill Link. I can't
Yeah,
I can't think of other moves that. Is there like a bug move that it can use like 5 times immediately?
Pin Missile? Do
Oh,
they go
Pin
Pin Missile?
Missile. Yes. That's wow. I forgot about Pin Missile. Skill Link Pin Missile is broken. Look at that attack and defense though. Like it loses speed, but also look at that buff for attack.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it. I think the only problem I have with it is I just don't like the design of Mega Heracross.
Just a giant
But
beetle.
I like, but everything else is good. I don't like how round he got.
Oh,
He
round.
he he
How round.
he got super round
Oh yeah, he
everywhere. Like
did. Oh my god. I never realized that. I'm okay with putting it in A though, if we're not talking about design wise. Skill Link is still
yeah,
pretty
like
good.
design, I don't really care that much about it. Everything else is just good. It's just good all everywhere else.
I'm okay with putting it in A, like maybe closer to high A tier. It's one of the better abilities. Here comes my bias. We got Mega Houndoom. And I like Houndoom as the next person in line who loves dark types. But I gotta be real. So many things need to be said. Speed went up by 20, special attack went up by 30, a defense got a buff to by 40, and then special defense by 10. It's okay, but solar power, I don't know, Chief.
Solar power is good, but the main problem with it is that it requires you to have sun set up.
Mm-hmm.
which it doesn't have that by itself. It's not that difficult to get a Droughtmon, but I don't know if, because you also got to think about like you get 1 mega.
True.
Do you want the 1 mega to be Houndoom?
I mean, yes. I do, personally, but I don't know. The ability could have been
I
better.
I think the problem that I have with it is this is messed up. I think Mega Charizard Y is better.
I'm not disagreeing, but it's better than the three at the bottom. I'm okay with putting it in B, but I will not sit.
Yeah,
I will put it in B.
yeah, no. I think they got shafted
Well, he absolutely did.
they got shafted by their like just poor distribution, cuz I think they could have did more with their speed.
Oh, absolutely.
I thought they were faster than that.
Oh, I absolutely agree. Trust me, this isn't as much of a shaft as the next one in line. Mega Tyranitar. This sucks personally because it gains the Mega Evolution of Sandstream. If they switched Mega Steelix's and Mega Tyranitar's abilities to have Sandforce and Sandstream, I say that would be much better.
Oh my god, it would be a monster.
It would be absolutely a monster. But the problem I also have, the stats didn't really get an upgrade other than attack and defense. And the issue still relies on the ability. You don't often get Unnerve. And if you do, then sure, Sandstream's useful. But just as the ability alone, kind of sucks.
Yeah, I think Mega Tyranitar. I really like Tyranitar. I
Same
am
here.
a Tyranitar glazer.
Yep, same here.
Um, he did not need a Mega.
No, absolutely not.
You don't need this. You can use normal Tyranitar and it's about as effective.
Yeah, with Assault Vest and everything, yeah, I 100% agree with you. And the fact Sandstream is still its normal type, it's not like Scizor where it has Technician, but the fact of Tyranitar getting Sandstream and not Sandforce, that's a throwaway. Like they shafted him, just the same as Houndoom. Like all the boys that we love, or I love at least, they all get shafted.
Thankfully, there is a different pseudo legendary. There's a different pseudo legendary later down the line that oh they just got so much better.
True.
But
We'll talk about that in a
yeah,
minute.
Tyranitar. It's it's whatever. This is literally just we're gonna buff their stats and nothing else. That's all that happened. There is no additional ability. There's nothing here. I think this is about as white toast as possible. You can put that in B tier, maybe.
I'll go B
It's a
tier. I still would use it
yeah.
over these other three. All right.
Yeah, right. Like it is just a upgraded Tyranitar stat wise. That's pretty much what you get out of this.
And yeah. Next, we're in Hoenn now. This one will be fun. Mega Sceptile with a really weird ability, but the stat wise is pretty on set. I'm okay with it.
I forgot it's Lightning Rod. I guess it's better than. No, honestly, I'd prefer Unburden. But Lightning Rod's funny, so. What were they cooking?
Yeah, like I forgot. Like here's my issue though. If you're playing regular or
Hold up.
AS,
Hold up. Wait.
go ahead.
Wait, hold up. Lightning Rod increases attack, doesn't it?
I thought it increased the special
Oh,
attack.
it's special. Okay, it's special.
That's why they upped it in special right
Ooh,
there.
okay.
Dragon Pulse,
All right.
Leaf Storm.
I was All right, it's usable. It's a usable ability. I don't know, maybe like you have Gyarados and then you swap it in with the Sceptile and you already megaed it beforehand, maybe then it's like a pretty decent. That's such a weird ability. Why did they give it Lightning Rod?
Yeah, no, and here's my issue, right? If we're playing regular ORAS, after Watson, there's like not a lot of electric types. Offside of like maybe Magneton from Wally. I cannot think of another electric type that's on the board that none of the other, not even Elite Four uses an electric type. So this is kind of a pointless Mega Evolution. Not the worst, but it's not the greatest with the ability.
Given given what they did with the other two, I feel so bad for Sceptile.
Facts. And also, it became 4 times weak to ice.
Yeah, it actually gained another weakness and lost a resistance, I
Yeah.
believe. Oh no, it gained an immunity, but they were already 4 times resistant to it. So it's kind of redundant.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this one's probably C tier. I can't see anything good with this.
Yeah, they didn't really. I like the tree rocket launcher.
Yeah, same here.
It's
But
not it's not that much else though.
yeah, I
There's
and
not
that's
that
sad to
much
say.
else.
Sceptile is one of my favorite starters in Gen 3. It sucks. It's cool to see a dragon type, but it gained nothing from it. Whoever thought lightning rod was a good idea is just, oh, just no. All right, let's go back to like a good mega in Blaziken. This Pokemon can either have Blaze Speed Boost as its base, but in Mega Evolve, automatically Speed Boost. Let me ask you this.
So
Oh, go ahead.
so there's this move in the game. It's called bulk up. Um,
Yes.
this is the most man. They love fire types. They love fire types.
Yeah, I mean, except for Charizard X.
I
But anyways, go on.
like the 20 in special attack. Who cares? That doesn't mean anything. You gave it automatic speed boost. You gave it a literal speed boost, and then you upgraded its attack by 40, which is a stupid amount.
And also, lest we forget, protect stalling just to max out your speed with bulk up.
Yeah, yeah, no, you can use Protect to up your speed, then you can bulk up if you know you're gonna live a hit. It and then at that point you're faster than everything pretty much in the game at that point.
Yeah.
So you just kind of just sweep after that.
Let me ask you this: did you in X and Y when you first got it? Did you ever get that event Torchic?
I did not get the event Torchic, but I believe I do have a speed boost, Blaze.
I remember because I remember back in when I got it first time, my starter was Froakie, so go figure. I did not know about Greninja during that time, so this was my first playthrough. I had Greninja, I had Mega Charizard X, Mega Blaziken, Mega Lucario. I forget what else I had. Talonflame, and then something else. I couldn't remember what. I think it was my shiny Tyrantrum. Duh, that was my team. Just out of the blue, I just remember like seeing this. I'm like, oh, Speed Boost is cool, and I just kept using Sky Uppercut. That was such a good time. Um, but back to the main subject. Overall, S tier, right?
Yeah, it's such an absurd power boost.
Yeah. Here's another one that's actually kind of cool. Mega Swampert.
Who decided to give Hulk Swift Swim?
Yeah,
Who
Swift Swim.
decided that?
I mean, it's better than Lightning Rod on a fucking Sceptile.
No, Swift Swim's insane because you go from 70 speed to 140 in range.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. It's better
It's
than Lightning Rod on a
it's
Sceptile.
so no, Subtile got so shafted.
But Mega
Subtile
Swampert.
does Subtile dies to Swampert using Ice Punch. It's,
Exactly.
and and you know, ground water, funny enough, is only weak to grass, so its typing is also insane.
See, here's a coincidence. We have two of the Grass Stars in C. Technically Charizard in C as well, but we also give it A. Mega Blaziken S. I think we can both agree when it comes to Swampert, it's definitely S tier. What do you think?
It's just God, look at Subtile down there. Like it's miserable out here for the grass types.
It really is, but I'm going S tier with it. B tier on Blastoise is also okay, but like S tier Swift Swim, freaking
B tier is
Swampert.
usable.
Yeah,
Like B tier is like usable. Like
just
you could reasonably use all of those Pokemon.
anything B tier and above, yeah, but C tier and below, just like oh boy, oh boy, here comes the fan base for this one. Okay.
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir, Gardevoir, whatever you want to call it.
You know what? You know what's the craziest thing about this?
It got Pixelate.
Yeah, but like I guess you get Hyper Voice Pixelate.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the, they gave it attack again. They gave it 20 attack again.
I mean, to be fair, look at that special attack though, and speed, and special defense. Wow.
Man, I feel like we should have done this one first because after the high of Swampert and Blaziken, this is so mid, right?
I say mid because of the fan base, or because of how the stats are.
I just I don't know. Like every time I see Mega Gardevoir, it's always just like, oh, it's Mega Gardevoir.
I mean, she's all right.
Anyway,
Well, here's the thing, right? I say this as a Pokemon, not as a oh, I'm one of those nerds who loves Mega Gardevoir. She's so hot. No, not like that. Ugh. But competitive wise, she's all right. I mean, Pixelate turning your normal type moves to a fairy type is pretty unique because it is a stab move as well. So if you really think about it, it's a great ability for a Mega Pokemon.
yeah, no, it's great. I like it whenever the Mega decides to just be like, just use return, just use return.
Or Hyper Voice.
Yeah, just have a 100 base power
Yeah.
stab move for free.
Yep.
Um, I I think it's either low A or high B, though. I don't really see this being an S. I
The
don't see this being
only
an S.
reason why I'll say it's low A, not because of the fan base liking it in their weird ways, it's still good for many other things. Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, using like Psychic with Hyper Voice. Hell, even like Dazzling Gleam or Draining Kiss still is pretty good for it. Or Moonblast itself. I mean, there's just a bunch of things Gardevoir can do. And it's still a Gardevoir, which Gardevoir is pretty good overall. I'm going to go A tier just because of that alone. Or comp wise. Design wise, you fan base can stay out of my channel for that. Thank you. Have a good day. Now.
I'm biased. Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Oh my god. Damn you, Sableye. Damn you, Sableye. I hate you so much, Sableye. I hate Sableye. Guys, I hate Sableye. I just want you to know that. As much as it's a really cool Pokemon, I hate battling, especially Mega Sableye.
What needs to be said?
Magic Bounce, plus 50 defense, plus 50 special defense, lost in speed, but that doesn't matter because
it's not dying.
It's not dying. Oh god, this meme. It's not dying. S tier.
Yeah,
Just because of that alone.
Will-O-Wisp recovered. Calm mind.
You broke him that day. I want to mention that. You broke him that day.
There was also the thing I did with Malamar where I blocked him into not being able to switch out, and then I used Acupuncture Baton Pass into a fully maxed out Mega Sableye.
He said, nah, I'm dropping it. I ain't doing this. Uh, I miss those days. But back to our little tier list. We have Mega Mawile. And
The other Mega to be banned during ORAS.
specifically because the ability, huge power. Basically a
And
Zumarill, but
good for them. Good for them. They deserve this.
yes, because Intimidate's good, but then huge power comes in, and you should be scared for your life.
I still think the scariest thing about Intimidate on a Mega Pokemon is you can intimidate them and then you can Mega.
Exactly. Exactly. But my only issue with this, it's so good, but the attack is so low. They should have taken some stuff from special attack into attack. And honest to God, they should have.
Or speed. Honestly, I would have been fine with them lowering the speed. Because the speed was never really a problem. Because you just use Sucker Punch and it hits like a freight train.
Exactly. But because of huge power, I'm okay with putting it into A tier. The stats did not change much overall.
Yeah, it is still probably one of the best typings in the game, though.
Yeah.
Steel Fairy is
Pretty broken.
just, yeah, it's insane.
But the stats did not up so well, unfortunately. Now this one,
Yeah.
this one's interesting because apparently, according to the site, Mega Aggron loses the rock typing.
And good. That's a good thing.
Indeed, that's a good thing. And it also gains the ability Filter, which I don't remember what Filter does.
It reduces the power of I believe, super effective move.
That's broken.
So he has no weaknesses.
I mean, yeah. I mean, 230. It's basically a Steelix. 230 of Mega Steelix, by the way. 230 defense, 140 attack, and an 80 special defense.
So yeah, this is literally Steelix again. However, the ability is better, and
It got rid of the rock type. It gets rid of the rock type.
it gets rid of the extra typing, so it has more resistances. It resists its super effective attacks, and it just has like a lot of different moves to use.
Okay, so I think we can both agree this is S tier.
It's so deserved.
It's
It's
so
so deserved.
I need to start using Aggron more often now because I did not know about that. I thought it still was Steel Rock, something I did not know. This one is okay because it does keep its mega, or it keeps its regular ability of pure power into its mega, and its stats. Oof.
I mean, the crazy thing is, this isn't good.
You don't think it's good?
Because it's not doing much outside of having a lot of attack.
A lot of attack, yeah.
Because its speed, while high, is like, this is like the bare minimum of speed. And then every single other one of its like stats is whatever. And because of its typing, it doesn't really have any resistances. It has 2 resistances.
Huh.
So it actually has a pretty decent chance of just dying before you can get anything on.
So you're saying this is more like a C? Kind of like where a Sceptile
This
is?
this might be a C. It's not the worst C. It's probably better than Charizard, but I don't see this being as used. This isn't even as usable, like Pidgeot.
That's
Pidgeot
that's
has like
crazy.
a clear game plan.
That's crazy to say because Pidgeot, yeah. Um, yeah, no, Medicham, I don't see a lot of people using Medicham, so I'm going to safely say, yeah, I'll go with that. Now, this bad boy. This is what we needed for the longest time. So, not only do we get an upgrade to special attack and speed, and a little bit into defense and special defense, but it gains intimidate as a mega
Yeah.
evolution. As a mega evolution.
As much of a grievance I have with this stupid design that makes it look like it's wearing like a giant foam lightning bolt, everything about it is so much better.
Plus, anything intimidate wise, it's always good.
Yeah, no, Intimidate just makes its like defense even better. So in reality, that's not 80 defense. That's more like 110 defense because of just the Intimidate alone.
Yep.
Like you're just getting more defense out of your Pokemon.
Plus, it can learn stuff like Flamethrower. It can learn stuff like Thunderbolt. I mean,
Yeah, no, you get some decent coverage here. You get like Volt Switch.
that
Volt
too.
Switch is pretty good. They're really fast, so Volt Switch you're able to swap out. I think that's like the one thing kind of iffy when it comes to them. It's just their coverage isn't the best.
True.
A lot of their coverage comes from their biting moves, but you want to use your special attack more.
Yep.
So I honestly think that's one of like the only things kind of holding Manectric back a bit is its like kind of lower move pool.
But that's not saying a lot because
But yeah, and that's also not the fault of the Mega.
no, it's still pretty good. I mean, it has Flamethrower, one of the better fire type moves, coverage by an electric type. So overall, I could say either high A, low S. What do you think?
I think high A because I'm looking at S. I don't know if he reaches S quite yet. I don't know if he reaches
Yeah,
quite the same way.
I don't blame you. Here's an interesting one. We get rid of Rough Skin and Speed Boost for Strong Jaw. Its speed only goes up by 10. Its special attack goes up by 15, and then its normal attack goes up by 20, but its defense goes up by 30. What are we thinking? And then 25 for special defense. Like, what are we thinking here? Go ahead.
I thought they were faster.
I thought so too.
Why can't we just put that special attack into speed?
That is a good
It would
question.
be so much better.
Or put the defense into speed.
Or put the special defense into speed. He's not supposed to live very. He's here for a good time, not for a long time.
Oh my god. Strong Jaw, not bad because you get yourself Crunch. Um, and then like Ice Fang, Fire Fang, Thunder Fang if it learns all three of those.
You get like Poison Jab. You get
Poison
like
Fang, yep, that too.
you get Earthquake, which is honestly crazy. I didn't know you can get Earthquake.
Yeah.
Um,
Liquidation, pretty good.
yeah, you got your Liquidation, or you got Waterfall if you want to like flinch. I'll be
However,
real. It's not that much of an upgrade.
I want to
Like
say
its attack, their attack doesn't even go up by that much. I think the biggest upgrade is their ability change.
I'm okay with putting it in B tier. It's just not good. I like Sharpedo.
Because
I could say I love Sharpedo, but realistically, I know it's not that good. All right, this one probably is one of my least favorite megas. Mega Camrupt. I don't like it for the reason is it's just a 4 times weakness.
you
Because
see, your mega camera up is set to M for mini when it should be set to W for Wumbo.
you Wumbo, I Wumbo.
He, she, me, Wumbo. I mean, we got slower, so that's good. They had the foresight of lowering speed,
And they
which is good.
and they
That's
buffed
a good
everything,
thing.
but they buffed up attack for no reason.
Yeah, they kind of just put whatever was in speed into attack, and then everything else went into bulk and then special attack. And
Yeah,
that somehow didn't add, honestly, that much more.
it's I can't say for sure. It's my biggest issue. It should have had something that was somewhat resistant, like drought. It should have had like drought. It had a fucking volcano in its back. How does it not have like something that would make water weaker? Like what?
It has sheer force, which technically lets it do more damage
If it
with,
hits,
like, yeah, if it has the chance to hit. Now, if you had Trick Room, maybe. However, remember that this is a Hoenn Pokemon, and note that it is 4 times weak to water.
and therefore, I hate to say it, I think Sharpedo's strictly better than Camrup's.
Sharpedo is. Camerupt is just an unfortunate victim of poor typing, and that's honestly, I think it's just the poor typing, really, that's holding it back the most. If this was on like a Pokemon decent, like a better typing, it could be usable. But like, I just can't see Camerupt doing anything. I don't think it's ever done anything.
What do you think? What do you think? Not even against Maxi. Like at level, I think I was like 45, and I still one shot it with like Surf on it.
Yeah, it's just such a crippling weakness because water is such a common typing. You will see at least one water type in like I feel like I feel like in most competitive matches you're gonna see a water type
Yeah,
or at least a water type move.
yeah. I don't. I don't know. What do you think about Camera? Are we gonna first put it in E or D?
I think we put it. God, I think we have to put it in D with the Mega Mewtwo because it's just one of those things that's like I can't see it working.
Yeah. I mean,
There's another one just like it up ahead.
oh boy, I know what you're talking about. But first, let's talk about Mega Altaria. It went from Dragon Flying, its 4 times weakness to Ice, to Dragon Fairy. And the stats, oh boy. There's something.
Altaria never really had good stats, and the Mega decided to say, "What if everything was 100?" And it didn't really work.
No. I mean, besides the bulk that it got, that's not saying much.
But hey, it got Pixelate.
I mean, is it really just as good as Gardevoir? Not really.
No, I genuinely do think this is.
It's genuinely I mean, it scraps off the 4 times weakness of Ice, but it gains the weakness of Steel and Poison.
Yeah, it does gain more like resistances overall, and it does become weak to poison steel, but it loses some as well. It's a trade-off for sure, but
It's
I think the stats are too similar.
I was gonna
They're
say.
they're too identical.
I was also gonna
There's
say.
no game plan.
I was also gonna say it's also immune to Dragon now. even with its dragon like part, it's still immune to dragon because of fairy type.
Yeah, no, now it's immune to dragon. It's no longer immune to ground, but it's immune to dragon. I don't know. Like, I just think Altaria, as nice and pretty as it is, it's not that great.
Okay, but here's the question:
It,
would you rather use Pixelate Altaria or Metacham? That's pure power. Ain't no way you're.
well,
Ain't no way.
God, yeah, no, you're right.
I I'm.
Both these.
I think it's safe to say we'll put this in B tier because strictly Mega Altaria is still pretty good, even with its pretty bad.
Yeah, you
Pretty,
can use it. It's something that could be used
mm-hmm.
and probably live a hit. Oh, I forgot about you. Hi, Vanette.
Now, Banette Mega can have Prankster, and its horrible stat changes. It's wild. For one reason alone, it gains 50 attack, but its ability, oh god, its ability as Prankster.
Now, Prankster by itself is a fantastic ability.
Yep.
And the stat changes make it to where this thing hits like a freight train.
Yep.
So now the question is, why bother giving it Prankster if it's going to be a physical sweeper?
Exactly. Instead of something like Shadow Tag, kind of like Gengar, or something like, I don't know, Kenai, maybe. I don't know.
Like, yeah, I can imagine the sucker punches that this thing gives out are utterly terrifying. I can imagine that, Prankster Will-O-Wisp is one of the best things ever conceived by man. However, it's like, it's something that doesn't need to be there. It could have been something else.
And this is
Is
also.
it,
Oh, go ahead.
is Banette a worse Pokemon from this? No, thank God. They didn't need to be worse.
It's also one of the more underrated megas that we don't talk about as much. No one goes
It's
out and gets.
cool.
It's cool.
It's it's really cool. I think it's such a cool design. And I can imagine using it. Like, it could probably be a B because I mean, Prankster by itself is just such a good ability. It's better than Metacham. It's better than Metacham.
It's better than
But
Metacham.
it's not A.
No,
It's not A.
I'll go B. No, I'll go high C. Honestly, Prankster really drops that ability. That just drops that.
Because it's such a confusing choice. It's
It
like, what do
really
you want me
is.
to do?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do here?
It's not like Sableye. It's not good. Now, this one is a little confusing. You have a
This one's
Pokemon that can have Super Luck. It can have Pressure. You gave it a Mega Evolution to give it Magic Bounce. So,
this mega hurts me physically every time I fucking think about it. Because Absol has never really been that good of a Pokemon. It's always been almost good.
I personally don't mind it.
But yeah, for me, it's always just been like it's usable, but in any competitive sense, it just kind of falls every time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But,
Now,
go ahead.
they had the wonderful ability to make this thing better. And they almost did until they added 40 special attack.
Yeah, that's questionable.
40 special attack to the Pokemon that uses Night Slash.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's my question. Why in the world special attack? Why not defense or special defense? Something where
Yeah.
it can resist or have a better chance against fighting, bug, or
Hell, they
fairy.
could have put speed. They could have did speed. And it honestly could have made this thing crazy. Like, it would have been super fast. If they would have kept super luck, this thing could have been like a very scary critting sweeper.
Magic Bounce isn't bad either. It's just weird for a. I mean, it's good because you don't get burned, but it also kinda sucks. Just
I think Magic Bounce is funny because it's like, oh, you weren't expecting me to Mega Evolve, and now you're burned, I guess.
on a
But
special
like,
type.
it's yeah, but then it's like a niche use of it. It's still not. It's fast, but I don't think it's fast enough to justify the low defenses.
No. But I will still use this over Medicham or Bayonet or any day of the week. I'll be real.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, they made it better,
Mm-hmm.
but they could have made it so much better.
They absolutely could have. Here's a jaw-locking Mega Pokemon and Mega Glalie. And we all know what he does in comp.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a giant ball that knows explosion. That's literally it.
His main goal is to blow up.
Yep. Just literally an electrode, but an ice type. Okay, but for real though, besides explosion, let's talk about other things. Return on the refrigerate is actually pretty good. Because I believe all normal type moves are turned to ice types, right?
Yeah, all normal type moves become ice type. And ice is a pretty good offensive type. It's actually really good offensively. Good, but it's good offense.
Yeah. Also, the fact too is that it doesn't gain any defense or special defense. It has a balance, and this is the one time I'll say balancing out a Glalie is fine personally, just because Glalie is meant to have different movesets, physical or special. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, they're designed to be a mixed attack. That's what they were meant to be.
Yeah.
So it makes sense in this case.
But most people would either make it adamant or jolly. But yeah. But
I'm questioning on whether or not an exploding Mega Glalie is better than Moody Glalie. Because Moody's funny.
Moody is funny, but if you lose your attack or special attack or speed, you're kind of just screwed. That's why.
Yeah.
Plus, refrigerate with like hyper voice or something like return, crunch, even like the thought of Mega Glalie is unthinkable because it's never been talked about.
Yeah. It's a sleeper Pokemon.
But after seeing this, and besides the joke, I think Glalie needs to deserve some praise. I'll go high B, low A for this guy. Just because
I think I think the sheer threat of explosion refrigerate is it will one shot a Pokemon. It's going to one.
Yeah. Yep. I'll go low A tier. Just because, I mean, it's only used for one battle. That's it. Hey, we're almost done with our list. We only got a full set left. And what better way to start than Mega Salamence? Am I right?
So, outside of Sableye, this is kind of just my signature Pokemon.
I mean, Aerolite just turning everything
Airy, Aerialite Double Edge Roost. That's all you need.
or return.
It, or, yeah, if you don't want to run like hyper damage, you do turn.
Return.
I like running Double Edge because it one shots Pokemon that return does.
Yeah, that's true. But also,
Um,
let's not forget its dragon types as well. Makes it pretty powerful with Outrage or like Dragon Claw. Like all that stuff.
you get so many good moves. You get Dragon Dance. This thing's a monster.
And I don't think this should have gotten a Mega, but it is, and I say this is closer to S tier. Like the stat
Oh no,
wise.
it's for me it's S. And it's solely because I know.
Yeah, I'll go S tier. I don't know what would
I
be.
do I think Aerialite is really good. Him.
See, now
Really good.
it makes me feel bad for Pinsir, but this is a pseudo legend, so this makes sense.
Yeah. I think that's honestly the reason why a lot of people forget pincers because it's just the power creep,
Yeah,
right?
and also like who uses Pinsir over like Heracross? Like, let's be real.
Yeah, right.
Now,
Pincer just sadly gets outclassed at a bunch of different things.
yeah,
However, there's another pseudo legendary. There's actually a couple. Hold
yeah.
up.
There's a couple. So like, let's stick with the other one that's right next to Salamence, and that's Metagross. Um, Bullet Punch Tough Claws is scary.
It's Metagross. It's Metagross, but they gave him a even better ability.
Yeah. And speed went up by 40. Um, and then defense went up by 20, and then 10 in attack. Now,
I forgot that the speed went up by 40.
it's scary because a bullet punch or earthquake freaking or meteor punch freaking like
No, it's hidden like a truck. Either
you're not surviving. You're not
it's
surviving.
probably it's probably gonna live a hit. It's gonna hit you like a truck, and then it has tough claws, so like anything that does rip you apart.
Yeah. Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, they didn't do the thing where they put a bunch of special attack for no reason. They only 10. They were generous.
And this is for a pseudo legend, by the way. And I think this deserves S tier for that reason alone.
This
Now,
is it's such a scary Pokemon on Steven's team.
it really is. Even in rematch, it's scary.
Giga
Alright.
Impact will forever just
Taunt your
be
mind.
yeah, it's just a random jump scare.
Yeah. Alright, this one's a little bit weird. Mega Latias first. I mean, I'm gonna be real. This one's alright for what it is. They made it more bulky in special defense and defense. I don't know why they gave 20 in attack, but then 30 in special attack is pretty good. They should have used that into speed, honestly, if it was me.
The thing for me, it's it's literally just, do you want to use Latios stats?
The better.
Because nothing particularly changes here.
No.
All of the stats just kind of all get increased a bit, so it doesn't feel like they're doing anything more than being super bulky. Because they're bulky, they're real bulky.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it. It's
I don't.
it's all right.
Do we call it a B tier or?
It's
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
because I don't think it's I don't think it's as good. I don't think it's good enough to be S.
No, but I don't even think it's good enough to be
It's
A. I think B is the greatest.
yeah, because this is like a legendary.
Yeah, and
You,
I don't see
it's the same thing with Mewtwo, where it's like you expect more. You expect
exactly,
more from.
and doesn't even change his ability either, which sucks. Um, however, compared to Latios doesn't really get a boost other than just attack by 40 and then 30 in special attack. But then you once again have the same issue of we don't have an increase in speed for a speedier Pokemon in Latios because that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like a living jet plane. Like they should at least get more speed.
So would we say this
Also,
is it better?
also, isn't there like, because what's their signature move again?
Luster
Like
Purge and Miss
fucking
Ball.
yeah, Luster Purge. Isn't Luster Purge like a special move?
Yeah.
So shouldn't they both just be special attackers?
I mean, there's people who like to use Dragon Claw, so that's why. So, do we say this is better than Mega Latias in a way? Do we put it in like the same tier, or do we put it up a little bit?
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's worse because it
What?
just I think it's worse because it decided we're going to hard dump into attack again.
Wow, I would never have
Because
thought that.
I feel like you could have put it somewhere else.
I agree.
I'm still mad. I'm still mad about the speed.
Yeah, no, I'll put it in the same tier.
The like you can put them next to each other. I think they're both equal for the
Yeah.
most part. I just kind of feel like both of them should speed.
Yep, that's fair. Now, now,
Do
uh,
we even count this one? Do we even count this one? It's so cool. He's so cool. He doesn't need a Mega Stone. You cheat. He's a cheater. He cheated. He is in a different tier altogether. they they cheated.
there you go. Is that how you spell it? Is that how you spell it? Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, it's like Rayquaza, Rayquaza.
Where's the ignore button? Whatever. All
Yeah,
right.
who cares?
Yeah, this is just overall the best. Well, no questions asked. All right.
Back to normalcy here. About as normal as you can get with thigh highs over here.
I don't know why people get involved with this rabbit. It's weird, in my opinion. It gets rid of the ability
Because
Klutz at least. That's all that matters.
yeah, it gets rid of it does get Scrappy. Scrappy's good.
Mm-hmm.
Scrappy's a good one. At least because they made it a fighting type.
It gave.
Still,
Go ahead.
dude. Who was at the Game Freak office and was like, give it Yoga Pants? Like, what sick man?
I mean, would you rather take Mega Gardevoir or Mega Loop Bunny at this point?
I mean, here's the thing. It's like a good Pokemon is the crazy thing. It's
But
like good.
are you talking about pre Mega or during Mega?
Like Lopunny Mega, it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Like
Scrappy.
it's really solid.
Here's my issue. It doesn't gain any special defense. And what if you're dealing with a Lucario, hint hint, with Aura Spear?
I mean, I suppose so. But like 96 is still not a bad number. Cuz like what would you take away? I guess like
Special
the
attack?
special attack. Yeah, I guess you
Special.
could take away the special attack, but
Like,
it's not super common that they remove a stat that hasn't been boosted before. They usually keep the normal base.
Mega Beedrill.
I mean, usually. Mega Beedrill was different. They were on something else when they made Mega
They
Beedrill.
made a god that wasn't Mega Rayquaza, but alright. Well, do we consider this an A or an S? Because it's still good.
I think A. Like, I think it did everything that it needed to do. It made Lopunny a better Pokemon.
Yeah. And
It gave
plus,
it scrap. It gave it Scrappy so it can fight ghost types and other such. It gave a reason for it to know a bunch of high jump kick moves, even though it has no stab.
High Jump Kick does have
Now
stab.
it
What are you talking
does.
about? Yeah, now it does.
Yeah. Now it does is what I'm saying. Because before they learned all the jump kick moves, but they were a normal type, so they didn't get the stab off of it.
And Drain Punch. Drain Punch is also good.
Yeah, no, they got like it's pretty good. It's really good. It's solid mega.
Alright. Here's a non solid Mega that we gotta talk about.
The disappointment.
I used to love Garchomp until I learned what it is.
So
This is why
so
BDSP
I've been
didn't have
hint-
Megas. I just want to point that
so
out.
I've been hinting at it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been hinting at it a good couple of times
Mm-hmm.
of how the mega didn't make the Pokemon worse. So they may or may not have made Garchomp worse.
I mean, attack-wise, it's good, but speed, holy shit. Why?
Speed is one of the most important stats for Garchomp.
And for some reason, they gave it 40 special attack. Makes no sense because Cynthia never
He has
used.
size! He has size for hands! Why give him special?
And then the ability Sand Force. Just. Oh, God. Alright,
Listen, when Steelix did it, it was funny. When he did it, it's not that funny.
What are we thinking for this one? Would you use this at all?
They just made Garchomp worse. Like, I don't know how they did it.
Now, here's my question: Would you use Garchomp over Camerupt?
Okay, I probably would over Camerupt if I had to choose between the two. I'd probably use Mega Garchomp over Camerupt.
Would you use
I'd
Garchomp over
still,
Mewtwo X?
I would still use Mega Mewtwo X over Garchomp.
Fine, but Camerupt's now going to E because Camerupt just sucks overall.
Camerupt is sadly just not a good Pokemon. Don't worry, he's gonna get a friend very soon.
I don't know about that. Let's talk about Mega Lucario. With adaptability, basically balanced attack and special attack, good speed, and no need to worry about defense because it's going to obliterate.
It's the poster child. It is the poster child of Megas.
Mhm.
It is about as solid as a Mega can be.
Yep.
It does everything it needs to do.
Now,
There's really not much that needs to be said about it.
real shame though, because X and Y only gave two other Mega fights in Lysander and Diantha, which
It's just so weird that they introduce a mechanic and implement it anywhere except for like 2 places.
I like how the basic introduction to Mega was Lucario. It was a good idea. I liked it.
No, it's pretty solid, pretty solid.
All right. Now,
I
give me your reason. Let's hear this. Why do you hate Mega Abomasnow?
It's poor bastard is Abomasnow. He was doomed from the start.
All right, let's talk about this first. Its ability, Snow Running Warning, sucks.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same problem as Tyranitar, where you don't really gain anything ability. You actually, honestly, kind of just lose the ability.
Okay, here's my other thing I'm going to talk about. At least it gained more defense and special defense. I think we're missing out the point here. Where Tyranitar didn't, this one did, in a way. And unlike Tyranitar, this isn't a pseudo legend, so this is perfectly fair on how it gained a lot of defense and special defense. Now, I don't
So
agree with the fact that it's balanced in attack and special attack, but whatever. And loss of speeds, whatever.
so the loss of speed here is a bit different, at least to me.
Okay.
Because the main problem that Abomasnow has is that because they are ice grass, they are virtually weak to about 50% of Pokemon in the game just off the bat. And that's excluding like TM code nonsense, right?
Mhm.
Its defensive stats do go up. That's a good thing. And in later with like the addition of snow instead of hail, they actually gain a benefit. They gain like more defense, right? In later gens. But that's like gonna be a thing in the game CA. Because this hasn't been implemented. This is like
You're cutting out a
back
lot.
when it was still this was back whenever hail was it and not snow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hail doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I mean, besides chip damage.
It does chip damage. However, Tyranitar, at the very least, at the very bare minimum, increases his special defense while in Sandstorm.
Okay, let me counterpoint one more thing to you. It can use Blizzard.
Let me counterpoint again. It dies turn 1.
Counterpoint. Would you rather use a Mega Camerupt over a Mega Abomasnow?
Here's the most screwed up thing. I feel like both of them are on par in terms of poor typing.
Okay. Let's run this back, right? Mega Camerupt, yeah, would 4 times weak Abomasnow. But you cannot tell me in a simple manner that Abomasnow could not learn a water type move and 4 times KO that son of a bitch.
Hold on, let me look at camera up speed again. Cause here's the thing. Do they have the same base speed now?
No, it's 10. Abomasnow's faster by 10. Abomasnow's faster by 10.
For 10. Okay. So they have, let's see. Okay, they have water pulse. They have chilling water. Is that it? They have rain dance. Okay, so they have water pulse, chilling water.
Uh huh.
Okay, so you have a base 60 and a base 50 water type move.
Okay. That can still kill Camerupt because Camrupt's that fragile.
But why does it have to be that close? Why does it have to be that close? I think Abomasnow is genuinely the most tragic mega. I don't, cause sure, maybe they're better than Camerupt. They still lose, I believe, I think they genuinely lose to like if Garchomp uses Rock Slide.
How about this? I will admit it's bad if you put Abomasnow in D tier. We're not putting the same tier as Camerupt because Camrupt's just trash.
I'll take a D.
Yeah, you will.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take the D.
Oh my god. Anyways, I mean, it's just because I do like Abomasnow a lot more than Camerupt. And if I had to choose between one of the two, I would choose the one that will die to a fire. I can't like Camerupt.
Yeah.
I don't like Camerupt.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Camera up.
between those two, I just feel like I just feel like they just didn't fix either of their problems.
No, they do not. Now, Mega Gallade went from having steadfast and justified to inner focus, high attack, high speed, and higher defense. No change in special attack or special defense. And that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, no, this is just then it's another pretty solid upgrade.
I 100% agree. And this deserves an S tier because there's no question about it. No question at all. This one, on the other hand, is one of my other least favorites, and it deserves E tier for one reason alone. Mega Audino gains healer. It gains 40 defense, 20 special attack, and then 40 special defense. Healer is just not good for a Mega in a single battle.
Yeah, no, it doesn't do anything in a single battle.
So
it's only good in doubles, and then I don't really think it has that much in terms of like that great of doubles potential.
mm-mm.
I feel like Regenerator would have still been better.
I still think Mega Bounce Though does better than freaking Mega Audino.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you gonna seriously say you'd use Mega Audino over Mega Abomasnow? Be reasonable here. There's no way you're actually thinking about this. There's actually no way you're thinking about this.
Okay, but like, hear me out.
No. No. Okay, fine. What?
Okay, but hear me out. Its defensive stats are actually pretty solid.
That's your
It
only
has
excuse.
it's a normal type. And then it comes normal fairy, so it gains 2 immunities. It has 2 immunities, it has only 2 weaknesses, and it gains 2 resistances. So it has like solid resistance. It has like it's evened out, right? It's evened out on that. Because of its slight boost, it actually can utilize like some actual attacks. And because of being a normal type, it gets to cheat, so it has like a bunch of fucking coverage.
It does not learn Flamethrower either. There's my other point.
No, it does.
Oh
It
my
learns
god.
flamethrower. It learns fire blast.
Fire Blast misses! Anyways, fine. I whatever. What do you want to put this? It ain't going higher than C, I'll tell you that much.
Listen, listen. You can keep it in D, but I'm just saying it can do some stuff. Not much, it can do some stuff.
I'll put it in D, higher than Abomasnow, but that's at least it's better than Camerupt. I'm not.
Like I know they're not good, but I also know that Abomasnow is not good. I will stand on that hill.
Okay, fine, but it's better than Camerupt in every single way. Camerupt just sucks.
Camera just sucks.
It literally does. And now
Water is too common for it to be weak to it by 4 times and be used. It's tragic.
It should have had a better Mega move ability. That's all I'm going to say. Finally, Mega Deontay. Now, not a lot of people talk about this one because it gains balance attack and special attack, but it loses defense and special defense, and it gains 60 speed. So it's like a balanced Pokemon with magic bounce. How are we feeling about this one? You know what? Let me answer.
So Diancie is more of a tank, and then they try to basically swap it towards being a more attackative
Attackative.
I don't really know how else to describe it. It's just you have they defense really good, and then you have they punch really good. I guess it's just preference. This is really just preference.
I'll tell you one thing
Do
though.
you want an attacker or do you want a defensive tank?
Here's what I'm gonna say. At least it's not card bank, and card bank is fucking trash. I can put it anywhere you want. I will forever hold
I
that.
think yeah, no, I think it's like A or B.
I'll
So
take
you
A.
just pick whatever.
As long as
I'll be real, it's better than most of the other legendaries here, including,
you too.
the Rayquaza.
It's not better than Rayquaza, you know it.
It's not, but like, I'm excluding Rayquaza because he's again just in a different tier.
Yeah. Well, this was impressive. I mean, I don't know what else to say. This was pretty good. I like this. I get to have some of my favorite megas on S tier, and then you get to have some on your S tier as well. And some of them we just are so underrated, but yet so good. We just never talk about it. And then
Yeah, I think one of the main problems with some of them, at least in like B tier,
Mhm.
they just get power crept by a better version of themselves.
I mean, Slowbro somehow beats Blastoise, but hey, go off, I guess. I'm more excited to see what other megas are going to come out for ZA. And hopefully they're just as good as some of the ones up top.
Actually,
Hmm.
where would you put Mega Dragonite? Now we don't know the stats. We don't know the stats, but like design wise.
Oh, simply A. A or B.
A or B?
It
Yeah,
looks like
I'd say
Dragonair.
A or B.
It's because it looks like
It
Dragonair.
has some Dragonair. Yeah, it has some Dragonair in there.
But yeah.
Yeah, right.
Alright. Well, I'm Demon Knight. This is BreadKnight. Signing out. Peace out, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.